If you're over 50 and you still eat fast food occasionally, I'm not here to tell you that one hamburger is going to destroy your health. But I am going to tell you something that may make you look at that burger, fries, and soda a little differently. Because as we get older, our bodies change, but most fast food doesn't. And that combination of huge amounts of sodium, refined carbohydrates, added sugar, and calories can start costing us more than it did when we were 25. I'm Jim. I'm 71 years old, and this is Total Health Turnaround. And today, I want to show you why fast food can hit your body harder after 50 and what you can do about it without swearing off hamburgers for the rest of your life. Let's get started with something in plain sight. Number one, the sodium bomb. 2,300 milligrams. The FDA recommends this daily sodium limit for adults. The problem is, restaurant and highly processed foods can deliver a tremendous amount of sodium before you've even finished lunch. And this becomes particularly important as we get older. 70% hypertension is common among Americans 60 and older. Why should you care about that when you're sitting in the drive-thru? Because excess sodium can increase blood pressure, and high blood pressure is a major risk factor for heart disease and stroke. That doesn't mean sodium is poison. Your body needs sodium. The problem is the amount. And when you combine a salty sandwich, salty fries, and sauces in one meal, the numbers can add up remarkably fast. Number two, the soda may be worse than you think. Here's something I want you to try the next time you're ordering fast food. Look at the meal without the soda. A burger may contain protein. It may have cheese, beef, lettuce, and tomato. But then we add a large sweetened drink that can deliver a substantial amount of sugar without making us feel nearly as full as eating those calories in real food. And it isn't just soda. Sweet tea, lemonade, shakes, specialty coffees, liquid sugar is incredibly easy to consume. If you're trying to control your weight or blood sugar, that's an easy place to make a change. And here's the beautiful part. You don't have to give up the burger. Order water, unsweetened tea, or in my case, sparkling water. You've just improved that meal without feeling like you're being punished. Number three, fast food makes it very easy to overeat. This is where things get really interesting. Researchers at the National Institutes of Health conducted a controlled study comparing ultra-processed and minimally processed diets. The participants were offered diets designed to be comparable in several nutrients. The results? 500 extra calories were consumed daily on ultra-processed diets. Now, that study wasn't specifically a McDonald's versus home cooking experiment, so I don't want to pretend that it was. But it demonstrates something important about highly processed food. It can make consuming a lot of calories remarkably easy. Think about a typical fast food meal. Burger, fries, and it's not just the fries themselves. In many restaurants, oil is heated again and again. A frying oil breaks down and it can form oxidation products and small amounts of trans fats. Another reason fast food fries should be an occasional treat and not a habit. Dipping sauce, soda, dessert. You can eat an enormous number of calories in 10 or 15 minutes and barely realize what happened. And after 50, that matters even more because older adults often require fewer total calories while still needing plenty of nutrients. We need to make those calories count. Number 4, your muscle has become more valuable. If you're over 50, muscle isn't just about looking good at the beach. Muscle helps you get out of a chair, carry groceries, climb stairs, maintain your balance, stay independent. Age-related loss of muscle mass and strength, called sarcopenia, becomes an increasing concern as we get older. That changes the way I think about food. I don't want to fill up on hundreds of calories that do very little to help my body get what it needs. Now, let me be fair. A hamburger absolutely can provide a meaningful amount of protein. The problem is what often surrounds it. Fries, sugary drinks, desserts, and oversized portions can turn that source of protein into a massive calorie load. So, instead of asking, is this food good or bad? Ask a better question. What am I getting for the calories I'm spending? That's an entirely different way of looking at your food. Number 5, it's the combination that gets you. And this might be the most important point in this entire video. The problem isn't one ingredient. It's the stack. First, highly processed food. Second, lots of sodium. Third, refined carbohydrates. Number 4, added sugar. Number 5, large portions. Number 6, sugary drinks. And very easy to eat calories all arriving at once. Do that occasionally? That's life. Do it several times every week for years? Now we're talking about a dietary pattern. And your body keeps the receipt. So, what do you do? Here's where I don't want this video to become another lecture telling you that you can never go through the drive-thru again. I don't live that way, and I don't expect you to either. Instead, make the meal better. Get the burger, but skip the giant fries. Choose water, unsweetened tea or sparkling water instead of the sugary drink. Don't automatically order the largest size because it's only 50 cents more. And when you have a choice, prioritize the protein and cut back on the parts of the meal that are mostly adding calories, sugar, and sodium. You don't have to turn a fast food restaurant into a health food store. You just have to stop letting the restaurant decide how much you're going to eat. And here's the takeaway I really want you to remember. After 50, food has a much bigger role. We're trying to maintain muscle, protect our heart, control our blood pressure, maintain a healthy weight, and stay strong and independent for as long as possible. That doesn't mean you have to eat perfectly. I certainly don't. It means understanding what your food is doing for you and what it may be doing to you. If fast food is something you eat regularly, tell me in the comments. What's one thing you'd be willing to change? The fries, the soda, the portion size? I'd really like to hear from you. And if you're over 50 and you're working on becoming healthier one decision at a time, subscribe to Total Health Turnaround. We're doing it together. Thanks so much for watching Total Health Turnaround. Remember, we're not trying to live forever, we're trying to live better for however long we're here, and progress beats perfection. You don't have to change your entire life today. Just make one better choice than you made yesterday.